Now we're going to look at a section in the AccuBook system called My Performance. This system was built with the intention of emphasizing to hotels the sort of things they need to do to drive business direct through their website and how they're performing against other people within their group. To view this particular page, go to the tab Day Manager, My Performance. And here you can see the other hotels that are in your group. So our properties, we try to group by locality. For example, UK, France, Dublin, outside Dublin, Spain, Asia, etc. And here you can see the other properties that are in the group and that you're being compared against, although you can't exactly see what their position is. You can see what your position is. So here, for example, you can see that this particular property is ranked number 1 out of 49 properties in that particular group. So as we start to work our way down, what we can see is the various factors that are being measured. First of all is obviously booking values, what sort of business is being done direct. This property here, the blue line is the previous 12 months and the red line is the last 12 months. So we can see that in the back end of summer last year, they were doing quite well year on year. The first 3 or 4 months of this year, they slipped a little bit, and in the last couple of months, they've started to improve compared with last year. Here we can see the sort of traffic that's on the website and measured by the quantity of visits to the website and the amount of page views. Remember, one particular visitor might visit 2 or 3 pages on a website. At all times you see a traffic light which shows how you're comparing with your competitors in the group. If you want to see more detail, click on the compare button. It'll bring up a new graph that will show how you're comparing against your competitors. So in this particular case, your results are always the thick blue line, and you can see that this property is doing particularly well. It's number 1 or number 2 most months, with an average of roughly 300 to 400 visitors per day on their website. Here we can see an interesting measurement, which is lead time. So here we see in the month of July last year, some roughly 40% of their bookings were under 2 days. So this is a property that gets a considerable amount of last minute bookings. This might influence the property to think about what they can do to attract people to book earlier, such as early booker specials, early bird specials, etc. Here we're looking at conversion rate. Conversion rate is a measurement of how many people search for a room on the website versus how many people actually book. So this property is probably averaging around 3 or 4%. So 3 or 4 people out of every 100 who do a date search on this particular website will actually go ahead and book. What drives this? Mainly rates and availability. It's nothing to do with SEO or marketing, because this is simply looking at people who are already on the website. Rates and availability is the key factor here. Then we can see the quantity of posts that have been put on the website. Posts, blogs, latest news, call them what you will. This is a property who's attempting to get information onto their website and improve their search engine ranking. Here we can see that they've actually pushed out 5 e-signs in the last 12 months. So they're trying to reach out to the customer to get them to come back to their website and book a room. Here we can see how many events they've got online in the last 12 months, 20 events. So this is a hotel that's actively using their website to promote the events that they're running. AdWords is not used at the moment, it's coming soon. Here we can see the quality score of the property. Quality score is measured whenever a customer who has booked through the website leaves the property. 4 days after they have left, they're sent automatically a questionnaire to ask them to rank the property. Based on their feedback, this generates an average quality score per month. So a property can see if they're heading in a good direction or bad direction. Finally, quantity of email addresses. So the AccuBook system has the ability to send out e-signs or bulk emails to customers. And of course, the bigger your database, the better results you're going to get. So those 9 factors together will give you an overall ranking. Now, there are some factors that mean that this isn't always 100% correct, but so far we've been very impressed with the results. Hotels that are making an effort to get content onto their website or reaching out to the customer are in fact getting the best bookings direct through the results, through their own website. That is the My Performance section. Thank you.